Periodically, I remind myself of the goodness of God and how He's delivered me or pulled me out of pits. And I'm just like, if it had not been for the Lord who was on my side, where would I be? Occasionally, I'll just say that. And guess what I came across this morning? That exact passage. So I highlighted. It wasn't highlighted a few minutes ago, but now it is. If it had not been the Lord who was on our side, now may Israel say, if it had not been the Lord who was on our side when men rose up against us. Jump down to verse 6. Blessed be the Lord who hath not given us as prey to their teeth. They're talking about the enemy. Our soul is escaped as a bird out of the snare of the fowlers. The snare is broken and we are escaped. Our help is in the name of the Lord who made heaven and earth. If it had not been for the Lord, where would I be? Sometimes we got to go back and, as my pastor recently said, we got to look at God's resume. We got to look at the things that God has done for us. We got to remind ourselves of how God made a way out of no way, how He pulled us out of dark places, dire moments when we didn't have any hope, but God came through. We got to remind ourselves of those things. I remind myself of it quite often because some things I'm like, God, I don't ever want to stop giving you praise for pulling me out of this scenario. So I think about that quite often. If it had not been for the Lord who was on my side, where would I be? What has God done for you? Go back and look at God's resume of the things that He's done in your life and give Him glory.